guess we'll find out here in a minute. Oh, she said it was low, but that's not low. Look at that blue water. There's steps over here if you want to. Well, I can feel the cold coming off the water and I'm not even in it. It's a little bit chilly for sure.
Ooh.
Chilly, right?
It's a little cold.
Yeah.
You wanna?
But my foot feels better after being in it for a few seconds. Like my foot is adjusted to the temperature. So I think we'll be.
Blue Hole, Santa Rosa, New Mexico, with Mike's Affordable Scuba.
Ready? Hey, this is Mike with Mike's Affordable Scuba. I just finished diving the Blue Hole in Santa Rosa, New Mexico. As many of you know, it is a cold weather spring-fed diving destination in New Mexico. Very landlocked. It's definitely got the clarity of the ocean in really good spots. So I would rate this dive for a landlocked dive a 9 out of 10. 9 only because first you have to pay to dive. $25 unless you're a veteran, then it's $15, but totally worth it. I know you can't really see it out there really well, but oh, there it goes. There's a lot of infrastructure that makes this a much nicer dive than a lot of other places that you go to where you can just walk in. I mean, as you know, there are plenty of places in this country, in this world, that you can just walk in and dive. That's it right there. You can see some maintenance guys walking around. Crew of about 5 people we've seen out here maintaining the Blue Hole. And that's what makes it worth the $25 to dive. It is definitely one of the very best dive sites I've ever seen. Also a 9 because, I mean, it's New Mexico. It's kind of out of the way. There's not much out here. I've driven through Santa Rosa plenty of times, but I've never had a reason to stop in New Mexico other than a flat tire back in like 2014. But it is a pretty nice little town. For as old and kind of worn down as it is, it's very well maintained and kept clean. The other reason that it would be a 9 is because it's a sinkhole. I mean, it's a black hole, not black hole. It's a blue hole. It's essentially a cenote. You dive down, it's 60 foot across in either direction, and there's just not a lot of places to go except for in a circle. So in the first 5 minutes of reaching bottom, you've seen everything there is to see. But other than that, I mean, as far as being a dive destination, it's definitely worth it. I would definitely come here again. It's worth the money. It's worth the dive. I did it in a 5 mil only because I had ordered a new wetsuit and it ended up being a couple days late. So I rented a wetsuit. I rented a 5 mil. Local dive shops in the Albuquerque area recommend a 7 mil. But I'm here to tell you my dive master candidate, Elizabeth, dove this in a 2.5 and she said she was perfectly fine. I've dove weather like this, and it's 72 degrees. It's February the 25th, 2026. I've dove water like this. All you know that I dive and teach in Table Rock Lake in Branson, Missouri, and I have never had a problem diving in this kind of weather. And I frequently dive at 2.5 in Branson. Amari's 2.5. I think it's amazing. It's just gorgeous water. There's a nice platform you can swim down to. They did tell me there's a little bit of erosion, so stay away from the walls so the dirt doesn't fall on you in there. But they said as long as you stay near the walls, everything's perfectly fine. The water level's a little low, so you kind of had to squat getting up onto the platform to get out. Again, perfectly fine. There's some nice stairs down there. There's a couple jump platforms. You better be really good at helo casting if you want to jump from the top one with scuba gear, though. You're going to end up whacking your head. You'll bleed out in the back of your head, and then all the sharks in the Blue Hole will come get you. But anyway, that is what I think of the Blue Hole. Gorgeous dive. There's some fish, tons of crawdads. No, obviously, we didn't go in the cave, clearly, obviously. I'm not going to get all into the cave lore. But it's a great dive. I would definitely do it again. And if you're ever interested, definitely reach out to these people here. They are absolutely some of the friendliest, nicest staff members at a dive site I've ever met in my life. So friendly. So friendly. As a guy in the dive industry, you've heard me say a few times that there are a lot of people who are high on their own supply and believe that their scuba is the best scuba there is and everybody else just sucks. But it was good. So definitely come check out the Blue Hole in Santa Rosa, New Mexico. Thanks. See you later, weirdos.